This animal book is called Noah's Ark. See? What animals do you see here? It says, long ago, when the world was new.
I see a cow.
Yeah, those are cows. There lived a man named Noah. This is Noah. Noah lived in peace and happiness with his family. God saw this and was pleased. God also saw that other people on earth were selfish and cruel to each other. God said to Noah, I am going to flood the earth and destroy everything on it except for you and your family and 2 of each kind of animal. It will rain for 40 days and 40 nights. To save yourselves, you must build an ark. Build it 3 stories high with many rooms. Make it waterproof with pitch. Stock plenty of food for all those abroad. What do you think they're building here?
And a boat.
Yep, they're building a boat. When they had finished the ark, Noah and his sons and their wives searched for 2 of every kind of animal. Every beast that walked and every bird that flew, every snake that crawled, toad that hopped, and lizard that crept. Sometimes it was an almost impossible task. Wow, what animals do you see here?
See. What's the alligator?
Yeah, there's alligators. What else do you see?
I see a snake.
Yeah, there's some snakes there. What else do you see?
I see a giraffe. I see a giraffe.
Giraffe, yeah. And I think there's some sloths hanging off of those giraffes. Do you see any other animals?
I see eagle.
Eagle, yeah.
I see a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I see big birds.
Yeah, big birds. Those are called ostriches.
I see a moose.
A moose, yeah.
I see what are the people doing?
They're getting the alligators to go into the boat.
What are they doing?
They're getting the alligators to go into the boat.
Huh?
Yeah.
I said no. Said no.
Well, the alligators don't know that they're supposed to go on the boat, so the people are helping them to get on the boat.
They're doing.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
They're getting the alligators to go on the boat, and she's getting the frogs, and she's getting the birds. Actually, God told all these animals to get on the boat with the people. So all the animals were ready to get on the boat. Kind of looks like a zoo, doesn't it? There's ostriches and monkeys and buzzards and tigers and hippos and rhinos and buffaloes.
What are they doing? What are they?
They're a type of monkey. Maybe a red monkey. And there, see some sloths in the tree. See some elephants. I see some cheetahs. There's your moose, your bears, your giraffes, your camels, penguins, buffalo.
They're on the boat. They're on the boat.
Yeah, they're all ready to get on the boat.
They're on the boat.
Yeah, that's the boat that God told Noah to build. And then Noah and his family had to gather food. They had to gather enough food for many months. Hay for the horses, grain for the cattle, meat for the lions and tigers, carrots for the rabbits, and plenty of sweet clover for the honeybees. They had to gather all this food and put it on the ark. It was a lot of food. Then in marched the animals, 2 by 2. The long-necked giraffe and the kangaroo, the walrus and the wallaby too. Up the ramp, 2 by 2. Up the ramp flipped the slippery seals.
What is going?
Noah's directing them, or watching them, go into the ark. And after them came 2
What are
electric
they doing?
eels.
What are they doing?
Noah's watching to make sure everybody gets in safely. Because look, the giraffes are too tall. Badger and Beaver, Bear and Gnu up the ramp
Where's
2
the
by
boat?
2. Yeah, I just told you that. Noah is directing the animals. And his sons are over here too directing the animals. Making sure everybody gets on the boat safely.
Oh no. Thunder.
Oh no. And after that, when all the animals went on the boat, Noah and his wife and his sons and their wives,
Our boat.
went safely inside. And then God shut the door to the ark. And it began to rain and rain and rain. And the wind howled and the thunder roared, the lightning flashed in jagged streaks across the sky.
A boat.
Yeah, everybody's inside the boat. The ark began to float in the rising water. After a while, the mountain peaks disappeared from sight, and all life was destroyed except for Noah's family and the animals on the ark. I bet you the animals grew uneasy. The wolves howled, the horses whinnied, and the tiny field mice squeaked with fear. Even the great striped tigers crouched in a corner and meowed like little kittens. Only the lions did not roar or cry out, but they too were afraid.
What is the animals? What is the most?
Yeah, they're all a little scared because they'd never been on a boat before. They didn't move or eat or even twitch their tails. Instead, they just trembled. Noah's sons and their wives also grew restless. They began to wonder if God had forgotten them. Noah alone was calm. He did not doubt God's word. And suddenly, just as God said it would, after 40 days and 40 nights, the rain stopped. Then God caused the sun to shine and the warm wind to blow, and little by little, the water went back down. One day, the ship lurched and bumped against the top of a mountain. Noah sent a dove from the ship. The dove flew about, but there was no place to land. It soon came back to the ark. Noah waited a week, then he let the dove go again. This time it came with an olive branch in its beak. That meant that the water was below the treetops. The third time Noah sent the dove from the ark, it did not return at all, for the land was at last dry, and the dove could find food and shelter. God commanded Noah to leave the ark with his family and the animals and begin life again on earth. Oh, the great joy of being free. Look at all the animals running out of the boat. They were so happy to be going out again onto dry land. The horses pranced, the kangaroos leaped, the penguins flapped their wings and waddled faster. Even the happy hippos kicked up their heels as they paraded down the ramp onto dry land. And look, what's this?
A rainbow.
Yeah, under the arch of a rainbow, the antelopes and mountain goats bounded to the high hills, the bears ambled to the woods, the lions and leopards raced to make their new homes, and the plains in the jungle. The cattle, horses, and sheep and other tame animals stayed close to Noah because he needed them. The first thing Noah did was build an altar where he and his family thanked God for saving them from the flood. And you see the rainbow is God's promise.
What is it?
That's smoke from the fire.
The fire.
Yep. And